It started as love. Love leads us to war. Can I really care enough to even care at all? It's not the first, and it won't be the last. Addict for dramatic life, say it's written in my past. 'Cause I've seen that part of you, where I found the bitter truth. There's nowhere left to hide the guts I eat this life, so I'll say goodbye to you. Wherever you are, you break and you scar. Never get the best of me, you'll never get that far. As you're breaking down with no one around, think of how you got this way, remember who you are. 'Cause I've seen that part of you, where I found the bitter truth. There's nowhere left to hide the guts I eat this life, so I'll say goodbye to you. I've seen that part of you, where I saw the bitter truth. Nothing priceless, it doesn't make sense. I see it everyone, see it everything. Those little chances for blaming. I can't escape you when I drink. But time breaks, what's the retract? When I think about you looking at my back, if only nothing goes to give it eyes for life. Remember every life to get the family you got. 'Cause I've seen that part of you, where I found the bitter truth. There's nowhere left to hide the guts I eat this life, so I'll say goodbye to you. They're all around me, circling like vultures. They wanna break me and wash away my colors. Wash away my colors. Take me high and I'll sing of you. Make everything okay, 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 okay. We are one Oh, the music is in my blood. You don't understand. The music is in my blood. You don't understand. Sleepless nights at the black and white keys. I let my fingers say it for me. Sometimes my spirit's still so scared. Once I put it in a melody, I'm just the boy inside the man, not exactly who you think I am. Trying to trace my steps back here again. So many times I'm just a speck inside your hand. You came and made me who I am. I remember where it all began so clearly. I feel a million miles away. Still you connect me in your way, and you created me something I would have never seen. When I could only see the floor, you made my window a door. So when they say they don't believe, I hope that they see you and me. After all the lights go down, I'm just the words, you are the sound. A strange type of chemistry, you've become a part of me. And when I sit alone at night, your thoughts burn through me like a fire. You're the only one who knows who I really am. We all wanna be somebody. We just need a taste of who we are. We all wanna be somebody. We're willing to go, but not that far. We're all see-through just like glass, and we can shatter just as fast. That light's been burned out for a while. I still see it every time I pass. It was lost in the corners of my mind, behind a box of reasons why. I never doubted it was there. It just took a little time to find. And I feel a million miles away. Still you connect me in your way, and you created me something I would have never seen. When I could only see the floor, you made my window a door. So when they say they don't believe, I hope that they see you and me. After all the lights go down, I'm just the words, you are the sound. A strange type of chemistry, you've become a part of me. And when I sit alone at night, your thoughts burn through me like a fire. You're the only one who knows who I really am. We all wanna be somebody. We just need a taste of who we are. We all wanna be somebody. We're willing to go, but not that far. We all wanna be somebody. We just need a taste of who we are. We all wanna be somebody. We're willing to go, but not that far. I'm just the boy inside the man, not exactly who you think I am. Trying to trace my steps back here again so many times. When I could only see the floor, you made my window a door. So when they say they don't believe, I hope that they see you and me. I get lost up in the clouds. Can you save me now? You are my gravity. Can you save me now? When the ground drops out, I get lost in the clouds. Save me now. You are my gravity. Now my world is shattering. You are my gravity. You are my gravity. You left me out there with no one but myself, in an open field for the lightning to strike me down. I was the moon, you were the sun. I can't seem to shine now that you're gone. Now I'm out of hope because you left without warning. Know you're somewhere better now. Can you save me now? I get lost up in the clouds. Can you save me now? You are my gravity. Can you save me now? When the ground drops out, I get lost in the clouds. Save me now. You are my gravity. Now my world is shattering. You are my gravity. You are my gravity. When you ran away, thought I'd never be the same. Would the nightmare ever end? If I could do it again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause it's made me who I am. And now I'm shattering. Can you save me now? When the ground drops out, I get lost in the clouds. Save me now. You are my gravity. Can you save me now? When the ground drops out, I get lost in the clouds. Save me now. You are my gravity. Now my world is shattering. Now my world is shattering. You are my gravity.
I've been trapped inside my head, feeling like there's nothing left. The silence takes over, holding on to my regrets, choking down a cigarette. The ending gets closer. Pressure is building, the struggle begins. Break from the dark, free from the shadows. All of this pain has left me numb. It rips me apart to suffer in silence, escaping the monster I've become. I just need some peace of mind. All these scars are reasons why my heart is so empty. Try to leave it all behind, find a way to make it right. I'm looking, but can't see. Pressure is building, the struggle begins. Break from the dark, free from the shadows. All of this pain has left me numb.
The secret side of me I never let you see. I keep it caged but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged but I can't control it. Cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I gotta lose control, it's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster. 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 I feel like a monster.
it from me. You are the ones who made me open up. Without your trust, without your heart, I wouldn't be singing this right now. Take it from me, you are the ones who made me open up. Without your trust, without your heart, I wouldn't be singing this right now. Take it from me, you are the ones who made me open up. Without your trust, without your heart, I wouldn't be singing this right now.
I hate this town, it's so washed up, and all my friends don't give a fuck. They'll tell me that it's just bad luck. When will I find where I fit in? Remember when I tried? I never strayed too far from you, forever by your side. No matter what I was going through, but now I never know the things to say to you that help me prove that I'm still on your side. Never show just what you do to me, 'cause I'm what's always wrong. I hate this town, it's so washed up, and all my friends don't give a fuck. So tell me that it's just bad luck. When will I find where I fit in? I hate this town, 'cause no one can understand. I just can't be tied down. Nothing comes between me and my plans. So now I never know the things to say to you that help me prove that I'm still on your side. Never show just what you do to me, 'cause I'm what's always wrong. I hate this town, it's so washed up, and all my friends don't give a fuck. So tell me that it's just bad luck. When will I find where I fit in? And don't believe a word they're telling to you. Don't believe a word they're telling to you. They let me down. When will I find where I fit in? I hate this town. Welcome, might ever bring me down. Everything I had to turn it back around. 'Cause our times were something bigger than both you and me. I can't live my life always backing down. I gotta do this right, then they can't make a sound. 'Cause I'm not here for nothing. At least I can say I stand for something. You and me, we stand for something. I hate this town, it's so washed up, and all my friends don't give a fuck. So tell me that it's just bad luck. When will I find where I fit in? And don't believe a word they're telling to you. Don't believe a word they're telling to you. They let me down. When will I find where I fit in? I hate this town.
If I don't start sleeping on the floor again, I'll be testing out my patience. Wasn't always
always selfish. And I'm starting to think that there's a reason that I couldn't keep our trust. I think I started to see through you, 'cause gold can't rust. I woke up and I thought I felt the end again. It's a pain that is worn into my skin. There's only so much that I can take back. Once you're gone, so let the bad luck clutch my arms. I swore I wouldn't feel this way anymore. If I don't start sleeping on the floor again, I'll be testing out my patience. I wasn't always selfish. And I'm starting to think that there's a reason that I couldn't keep our trust. I think I started to see through you, 'cause gold can't rust. I've gotta get used to this. I've gotta get used to growing old without this stable ground to walk on. I've never really moved on. And if you wanted honesty, I'll throw it back like I'm 16. So if you wanted honesty, I'll throw it back like I'm still. If I don't start sleeping on the floor again, I'll be testing out my patience. I wasn't always selfish. And I'm starting to think that there's a reason that I couldn't keep our trust. I think I started to see through you, 'cause gold can't. If I don't start sleeping on the floor again, I'll be testing out my patience. I wasn't always selfish. And I'm starting to think that there's a reason that I couldn't keep our trust. I think I started to see through you, 'cause gold can't. Tonight is the one thing left, and I haven't said it yet. I'm falling, and the writing's on the wall. Today was misery, and I just can't believe this happened. And I finally broke down. She held on to my heart, but now my only star is falling, and it's burning to the ground. Now I'm crying out. Secret love, my escape. Take me far, far away. Secret love, are you there? Will you answer my prayer? Please take me anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. You're all I've got right now. No one else figures out this feeling and how lonely it can get. These words can cut right through, 'cause all along I knew you're sorry, but you haven't said it yet. But I won't forget. Secret love, my escape. Take me far, far away. Secret love, are you there? Will you answer my prayer? Please take me anywhere but here.
far, far away. Secret love, are you there? Will you answer my prayer? Secret love, are you scared? Take me far, far away. Secret love, are you there? Will you answer my prayer? Please take me anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
Streets cry with a deadly omen. Outside I see a world that's broken. I can't breathe, my heart is choking. I need a cure for this life I've chosen.
My pain is a blessing in disguise. I feel it cutting and it's cutting like a knife. My pain is a blessing in disguise. I feel it cutting and it's cutting like a knife.
I will face everything and rise. Never gonna quit until I die. Angels keep falling from the sky. I'll take the broken wings and learn to fly. I will face everything and rise.
hold back when I wanted to be on your side. You're wasting my time, you're just wasting time. And now I can see all you wanted was just a chance to be in the spotlight. Well, baby, it's not right, and sincerely, I'm sick and tired. Vacant, you'll never get ahead of it. Tracing back to where we started. This backtrack, baby, backtrack. You never got enough of us. And if you're vacant, you'll never know your real name. Tracing just to find it such a shame. You wasted your chance, tasting everything before you ever held it in your hands. Shake it now, don't break it now. We'll break it down. Is this clear enough? Shake it now, don't break it now. We'll break it down. You're shaking now, don't break it now. We'll break it down. Everybody jump, everybody say wow. Everybody sweating, everybody say wow. Everybody jump, everybody say wow. Everybody sweating, everybody say wow. Vacant, you'll never get ahead of it. Tracing back to where we started, 'cause backtrack, baby, backtrack. You never got enough of us. And if you're vacant, you'll never know your real name. Tracing just to find it such a shame. You wasted your chance, tasting everything before you ever held it in your hands. Wasted your chance, tasting everything before you ever held it in your hands.
Looking past the water, as far as I can see, these mistakes that I've made are staring back at me. So I'm ending where I started. I'm sinking in the sea. I couldn't come much sooner. It's screaming back at me. And we've come so close to the end, just to pick ourselves back up and start over again. Without you, I'll start over again. This is what I believe. Never gonna take away as long as I'm around. I can't forget
I am immortal, I'll never fade away. I'm a legacy that lives beyond, far beyond the grave. I am immortal, I'll never rest in peace. And you're never gonna be, never gonna be, never be me.
Pretend that you don't know me now. They're 6 feet down.
They say that I'm dangerous, like everything I touch it falls apart. If 5 out of 10 would kill me now, well I'ma cut to the chase. I used to wish on a star, but nowadays I need space. Satellite, see the black shades, white chain, flashing lights. Never thought I could've felt this low in the highlights. So I ask, Phil, is there still another day in paradise? Is there heaven for the forever 27? Could it be 3 years till I'm jamming with legends? I got thousands of fans, but I don't get the obsession. There's a nice guy inside, I guess I never met him. Cause I could buy a fast car, but not even an aeroplane could seem to get me out of here. The pressure and stress are both dying to see the enemy, and the man in the mirror's looking at me like an enemy. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger every time. Don't let them tell you how to live your life, cause they say that I'm dangerous, like everything I touch it falls apart. If 5 out of 10 will kill me now, well I'ma cut to the chase, cause I'm living like a rock star. I ain't afraid to die young, cause I be living like a rock star. I blow up a million miles away, away, away. Oh, 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 oh. Bang, bang. Oh, 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 bang, bang. Mama always told me that there's someone looking over me. Think she met the guy with the camera trying to photo me. Be careful what you wish for, cause the truth's a little different. If the guardian's my angel, I see sun burning holes in me. They let me loose on the public, but I didn't prepare. I get shot up by a lens every time I appear. Put a star in the room, I swear it changes the atmosphere. Cause I'm a celebrity, cause someone get me out of it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger every time. Don't let them tell you how to live your life, cause they say that I'm dangerous, like everything I touch it falls apart. If 5 out of 10 will kill me now, well I'ma cut to the chase, cause I'm living like a rock star. Yes I am, I ain't afraid to die young, cause I be living like a rock star. I blow up a million miles away, cause I don't care, I don't care. Take me there, nah nah nah, I ain't scared, I ain't scared. Take me there, well I'ma cut to the chase, cause I be living like a. You ain't a legend till you're set in stone, for now you're just flesh and bone. Just a little brother trying to build a home. I'll be the best to my dying breath. Brian Jones, a wise girl once sung, tears dry on their own. Fuck a moment of silence in my house. We shut the whole shit down for Winehouse. So I got something to say, take it, pull the trigger, cause you're never gonna blow me away. They say that I'm dangerous, like everything I touch it falls apart. If 5 out of 10 will kill me now, well I'ma cut to the chase, cause I'm living like a rock star. I ain't afraid to die young, cause I be living like a rock star. I blow up a million miles away, cause I don't care, I don't care. Take me there, nah nah nah, I ain't scared, I ain't scared. Take me there, well we can cut to the chase. You The other night I had a dream. It was a world full of kings and queens, but it was cold, dark as the night. We were the fire under moonlit skies. We weren't divided,